I don't know. You could say we're at a standstill.
It doesn't really bother me either way of how this goes. It is, honestly, putting you guys in this situation.
I'll play Odawara.
I mean, yeah, I guess you could have Odawara the Bowmaster back to my hand.
I could have if I had mana. I don't really care about it. Let's see.
Or the standstill around there because the Bowmaster back to my hand.
Yeah. Am I interested in 3 cards or progressive board state? It's a discard either way. So.
Also, the Najeela's probably going to come out next turn. So.
Well, not necessarily. He'll have the same conundrum of devalue 3 cards or devalue best board state.
Yeah, I mean with nine damage
Yeah.
floating, I'm not ready to do that.
That's if it cracks on my turn.
It's always going to be at least
still
6.
6 damage.
At
yeah.
least 6.
At least-
And 2 of it's that just fucking prime time
If
party
you
right
can,
there. Like,
this
yeah.
is on a cast though.
of a cast of just a spell.
A spell.
Yeah.
So why it cracks by everything and whatever's on the stack.
Oh man.
Well, if we could work,
This is so sticky.
well, if we could work,
I've never played with this card before.
So we could work in tandem, right? Like somebody will cast a spell, it'll trigger that, and then you either kill the Bowmaster or whatever, so he doesn't get the Bowmaster.
Do you have the ability to kill a Bowmaster? Because I don't.
I do actually.
So is that what we feel like is? We want to move on from a standstill.
So, but somebody has to be able to cast another spell in response, and it doesn't matter what the spell is as long as it can. Well, I would have to. I would have to. I would have to do the second.
I cast a spell.
Trigger
Standstill
the-
trigger on the stack.
And then I'll kill.
You kill the Bowmaster.
I am 100% down to do that. So,
Yeah?
Cool.
Okay.
That's good.
I'm going to tap 1. And I cast a Soul Ring.
Trigger.
I'm gonna respond to the trigger.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna bolt the Bowmaster.
Okay. 3 cards.
Standstill trigger on the stack. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
So,
You all draw.
We all 3.
3 draw.
Huh. Interesting. I just don't get this. This is great. It's my favorite day of my life. I get to draw cards and rack diffs.
And I'm going to then tap 3. And cast a Cedh.
Yeah.
That is 7 in hand. No discards. That's my turn.
On top.
That's weird.
This is so weird.
It's good though. You don't want to. Who wants to play against the same boring shit all the time?
Me.
Oh. All right, my bad.
I'm kidding. Remind me again of how much it costs to activate Tameshi. It's 1 and a white.
No, just a white.
Just a white.
Yeah, it's
A white
X
and
and
X.
A white and an X. Okay.
Yes. Then return land he controls as well.
I want a gray and white in my upkeep for an Eladamri's Call.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I pass on. Link gets to
Pass.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I'm trying out a new build ever, and I goofed up.
It'd be like that sometimes.
It really do. Is that just a place onto the battlefield, or is it a cast?
It is a place on the battlefield.
I was like, I'm gonna go get this containment priest. Get wrecked, nerd.
Probably a Draenei, but
It was a Draenei.
yeah, you're on Containment Priest and Najeela. Like,
You wanna?
you hate Cedh.
I've seen him on. I've seen him on Collector
I am on
Roof.
Container Priest.
I've seen him on Collector Roof before.
That's hilarious.
Collector Roof is back in the deck.
Yeah, so Nothing surprises me anymore. Man.
That's hilarious.
I played against a Goto player that played Nimrod.
Andy, Sam was telling me about that.
Andy
And
was
Cowtown?
also- No, well, he might have been at Cowtown, but Andy and I played against him just for fun. He was at Fort Pete. I'm like, okay, this is what we're doing. I think Isaac was there too.
What game players?
Yeah, we need like a curse totem effect. Is there a curse totem creature? What is that?
Warren Soul Trader.
Ah, he's got the Fang in hand. Combos with Chatterfang.
But as you see, I don't have any way to start it.
Yeah. Unless you have Chatterfang in hand. But
I think he kind of confirmed that.
No, that's what I mean. Is, okay, I cast both of them.
yeah.
I don't have a creature to sacrifice.
He gives us a turn.
Doesn't have me score more in hand, so that's good.
Okay, so, go 1, 2, 3, floating or colorless for Samet. Floated.
Salmon.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, pass on Salmon.
And then
Did you take one for the mana confluence?
No, thank you. I don't think I took one the last time I did it either, if I'm being honest. And then the floating from Animal. Go to combat.
Oh, does haste?
It does.
And first strike and vigilance.
And it's coming at you.
I'm just throwing it at you, so.
At me?
Oh, me?
No blockers, correct?
Yeah, no blockers. Yeah.
Okay, then
Yeah, no blocks. I'll take 3.
2.
2? Oh, it's a 2/3.
And then I'll draw 1 card because
Sure.
you're battlefield.
Yep.
And then I'll pass my turn.
Alright, you have 7 in hand.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them those.
Odds are ouchies.
We're winning.
I'm doing my best.
Plain Ancient Den. Plain Emery.
Pass on memory.
Emery's an attack creature, right?
No, it's just a tap.
ETB.
ATB and tap.
ETB and tap.
Yeah. I'd like to pay 3 for Tameshi.
I pass on to Meshi. Kind of wish you had gotten Dranith, if I'm being honest. Oh, it's not in the deck. Is that what?
No, I have them.
I'm gonna pass.
It probably would have been in the long run.
I would like to activate Tameshi
Shut down my deck.
for 1. Return a land. Seal removal to and draw a card.
Yeah,
I've never played a Tameshi deck.
I haven't either. I've seen enough and I've watched some gameplay. Can I read Seal of Removal again?
Yep.
It's
Just sacrifice, bounce a creature.
Return a creature. Cool.
And you just did that bottom ability.
Yep.
For X equals
1.
1.
So you bounce a land, and then there's a gilded. Tough part is that I don't know if I know enough about Tameshi to really.
No, I
Well, it's
definitely
got one of the artifact lands already, which is a big deal.
Yeah.
Doesn't have quite infinite mana yet. But
How does he want to generate infinite mana?
he can
He uses a
he can
Lotus.
loop,
It's like,
he can loop Lotus Bloom.
yeah.
Then he can go get Mind Over Matter, or I don't remember what the other one is, and start untapping and drawing like the ring and things like that. So
There's a ton of ways actually.
Yeah,
It's a really neat deck.
yeah,
I
he's
get
getting there.
I'm gonna move to end step. I'm gonna discard the Midnight Clock.
Sure.
Yep.
Is the best way to deal with Tameshi to remove Tameshi or to counter? It doesn't
well,
activate. It's like Cedh, it doesn't
Yeah.
cast spells. It activates abilities.
Yes.
Okay.
Countering would have been a good choice if you had the option to do so, but I'll play Forbidden Orchard as land for turn.
Sure you will.
Not really sure what
I'll call it so hard for that spirit. You'll have to call it judge. How close is Tameshi? That's the thing that I don't know.
As of right now, I will say I'm not close, but I am at a point now where I can control the game.
Yeah.
You look so confused.
You're doing stuff. I don't...
The only thing that I know about Tameshi is when I watch the Colors of Refresh podcast.
Can you return this to the field?
Yeah, just whenever I activate Tameshi.
And Tameshi does have the activate only as a sorcery
Yes.
clause.
Yes, he does have that.
His only nerf.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just really tanking here.
No, you're fine.
No, this entire game has been a tank, so I don't think that.
I have no idea what I want to do here.
I haven't hit any of my fun cards yet either, which sucks.
I saw a standstill. That's the first time I've seen that card.
Nice.
I'm just trying to do. I don't.
Oh, that's right. You know Cam.
Yeah.
He played the GLA.
Yep.
I'm gonna cast Pyretic Ritual to make a gain action.
Okay.
I'm gonna pass priority on it.
You pass
Good.
turn. I'll use 3 red, and I fucked that up by tapping that land because I'm an idiot. Cool. I'm glad I did that. I spent all that time tanking.
No, Nos.
No, I wasn't doing that. I'm way far away from doing that.
I would say way far away.
You gonna get there?
Am I?
Yeah.
No, you can see my board state is so telegraphed that you'll be able to know when I'm trying to go off.
I'll just cast this one.
The horn.
Okay.
Pass on the horn.
Good.
I'm gonna swing 3 over here because I don't understand what you're doing. I'll pass.
Realer words have never been spoken.
No, I fucked that up. I can't believe I fucked that up. I'll just-
Cool. My turn.
You have the spirit, by the way. Did I say that? Yeah, split the card. Maybe. This one?
And draw.
Or was it this one? I thought I had a split card. Or was it in my hand?
That makes things very interesting. Alright. Tameshi, I need you to convince me to not deal with Tameshi right now on my turn. Main phase.
I have standstill and Midnight Clock in my graveyard.
You saw what Standstill did the first time.
Yeah.
I will say that's not the problem from the graveyard. My problem cards are not in hand or graveyard. And I have no tutors to give them. Yeah, I did, but I have to bounce one.
Because the issue is I don't want to overreact to your board state because I am less knowledgeable about what you're doing, but I don't want to go too far in the opposite direction where I'm like, oh, you know, I'm gonna take your word for it because I don't know how the deck works, and then just get absolutely butt blasted.
I will say, with the artifact line that you guys know about, it's 2 other cards for me to go infinite with it, which I do not have, and I have no way to find them right now.
And if all of that is accurate, he either has a fistful of lands or no action.
Yeah.
Just 4 lands.
I would be happy if no commanders were on the battlefield at the moment.
Because I don't want to reveal that to the table, actually. I was going to just tell you what I have and have a discussion about it, but I don't know if I want to. But there is a way to be able to deal with Tameshi, but it has to be on my turn, and it is at sorcery speed. So.
I mean, well,
If you're looking for my suggestion, I say grip it and rip it.
I mean, I would also say that, but you also see I'm not doing anything, so.
My thing is, I don't want to do anything on your turn because I don't want Najila on the board. I can just stop Najila whenever I want. And I can respond to your activation and your legendary count will be 0.
Yeah.
So I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I will say, right now, the number of blockers is what's prohibiting Najila.
It's true.
I would need if he doesn't attack, then I can't win. And that's just simple fact. Even with a telegraphed infinite combo in hand.
This is sticky, icky.
This is something else.
Alright. Let's go. I'm gonna have colorless mana floating. Sure. Going to put an Oko Thief of Crowns on the stack.
Yeah, pass on Oka.
So this is what all the cryptic talk was about.
Okay. Don't help him.
I don't know if I should, is the issue. I don't know if I'm more scared of Harmfell with 7 cards in hands, or Tameshi
With 3 lands.
with 3 lands. So like,
The artifact land is the problem, so.
Yeah, the artifact land is in my hand.
yeah,
Which you'll play next turn.
yeah.
Why it being an artifact makes a difference?
I don't remember specifically why,
Okay.
but he runs
I can
both.
copy it.
But he runs both
Okay.
of them.
I don't run both of them, I only run this one.
No.
The reason I only run this one is the way I make mana has to deal with Tameshi activations.
All right. Man. Cards in hand. 7.
I think we're all at 7.
7. 7.
I am at 6.
6.
Are you at 7?
I am at 6 now. No, I just lied to you. I'm at 7. Oh, father. The seal's an enchantment.
Yes.
What are you elking? I think they did the most objective here.
So here's the thing. It's like I would elk Tameshi, and he'll probably sack Seal to bounce it to his hand. If he wants to get real greedy, he can always elk his, or he can always sack to get his thing back to take your, Sisei from you. I mean, yeah, you can elk my horn, which, I mean, I didn't even use it last turn, so how good is it going to be the next turn? I just...
Yeah.
I would
There's a pretty good point. You can't just like seal to protect his Tameshi.
Which is good,
I
because you
would-
want him
yeah.
to spend all that mana to recast him, plus, it kind of puts him back where he started, right?
Put you back in the spot.
Yeah.
But elking is a tick up, right? So cool.
It is.
So now we're at another standstill between you two.
Yeah.
And then we just lose to him.
Alright, I am going to plus Oko. I think I'm going to target Tameshi.
Okay, that's fine. It's a 3/3.
I'm going to use this tap here, take 3 more. And I'm going to put a favor elder on the stack.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I pass when it gets to me.
Cool. I'm going to pass.
So now he has, what, 4 mana from that? 1, 2, 3, 4. So he'll have assist the activation next turn.
This is 3 mana.
But she's
She's only banned.
Or she's a 4 power hour.
This is just +1/+1 for each color.
Yeah, but
But
she
yeah, she's 4. She has 4 power.
he still has enough for assist the activation. He's got 4 mana. So.
Definitely. 100%. There's a seal, and I know that.
Well, now you have to decide: does he care about stopping you, or does he care about getting his dude back?
And that's the position that I ultimately felt like was the most beneficial for
Am I good to go?
myself. Yeah, you're all
Okay.
good, man.
Yeah,
We are yapping. I don't feel like it's unjustified though.
No.
It's interesting threat shocks too. You off like certain colors intentionally or just?
I like blue and red and green.
Yeah.
That's for sure. It's been a while since I looked at my mana base. When I made it, I probably had a reason. Man. You have one blocker?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a 2/2.
It's a funny number.
I mean, are you gonna try to find cards to deal with this?
You
So if
have
I pass-
10 mana available to you.
Yeah.
That's a lot of mana.
I'd love to have 10
Yeah,
mana.
no shit.
I guess I'll make it happen. Green and 2 colorless for a Chatterfang.
Pass on Chatterfang when it gets to me.
Pass.
1, 2, 3. Thank you. Soul Trader.
So this is the infinite combo that we're all scared of now.
Yeah.
Yes.
So when Najila goes, he'll have 2 warriors attacking. He'll create 2 tokens from Chatterfang, and then he can pay life to create treasure tokens. When those treasure tokens enter, he creates scroll tokens, and then he just keeps feeding it until
But he has to attack with Najila.
He can activate Wooper. He doesn't have to attack with Najila.
Oh.
Because you don't need to be, you only can activate Najila during combat, but she doesn't need to be attacking.
Yeah.
So at this point, he casts Najila, pays Wooberg because he's created the treasures from the Soul Trader and the Chatterfang until he has enough to be able to get the life gain.
Well, he's only got 4, right? And
You
he
can
has
have 5 and 1 squirrel. Oh yeah, I pass.
I mean, yeah, I pass on Soul Trader when it gets to me, so.
Pass.
Okay.
Okay, so make sure I don't want to lose my 2 mana for nothing.
And you only have 4. Najila costs 5 right now.
Correct.
Okay.
What does it normally do?
I could tap her, target an artifact in my graveyard and play it.
It's cool if I look at the how much time is
That's what I was trying to look at earlier, so.
We're doing all right.
$42 minutes.
Yeah.
Not halfway. The one thing about being in this room.
Yeah.
Image. There's a copy of memory.
No, the top 4.
Yeah. Is that all good?
Image.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's something.
That's 2, 3, 4. One round. These 10
The container priest we talked about
there.
earlier.
It's nice to see that go through.
Let me sacrifice Warren Soul Trader. Yes. Or sacrifice 2 Warren Soul Trader. To make a treasure. And squirrel. I want to sacrifice the squirrel to make a treasure. Treasure Fang makes a squirrel. I'm gonna do that at least 3 more times. 1, 2, 3, maybe 5. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Sheila.
I'm good.
When you say like you're good, I can do something, but it's not actually going to do anything. Like like this is a deterministic loss right here.
Well, he has to bounce to Gila in combat, right?
I'm moving to combat is when I can do stuff.
Got it. Okay. I have. So, don't use this.
No.
Okay. Cool.
I mean, I would kind of like you to use that.
Yeah. I would much rather use that to get my Drake back.
So,
but
he bounces the seal. You bounce Najila. He's already in combat.
I'm moving to combat. He won't have enough to mana to replay it, so.
Yeah. Well, he'll pay life, sacrificing
On the
Sandra.
trigger to make the 1/1s is when I need to do it.
I still don't think it matters.
Well, he just does it over top of the trigger.
Yeah.
And just does, so maybe you should have to. Maybe you
Yeah.
do actually have to use
But
that.
then he just does the same thing, right? And he creates and he keeps.
Well, he only
this.
has so much life, right? So he'll have to
It
spend
is, it is not an infinite combo.
It's not infinite, but
So-
until you're able to
So he'll go down
activate
to-
Najila to be able to.
so he'll go
As
down
of
to
activate back,
right
that does
now,
become-
with this on the stack, he doesn't have any squirrels, correct?
Correct.
So he would have to sack his 1 attacker to restart this.
And you already passed priority on that?
I passed priority on it.
Okay.
So then I guess you kind of
So-
have to use that.
Am I using this now?
I mean, yeah, because I will say next turn I can use this to stop it again. I will have stuff to stop it.
I'm gonna pact it. Najila.
I think I let it go to grave. Okay. Still my main base.
Now I can't win on my turn.
Um,
Judge?
If it gets to my
No,
turn, I can
no.
elk something.
I'm sorry. I don't know if this counts or not, but I would have a squirrel on the last treasure and drink. So
You would end the loop with a squirrel.
I would end the loop with a squirrel. You asked me if I did.
Yeah.
I would technically have one.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Are
that,
we?
Well, I don't know, because he made that information
Yeah,
based
yeah,
on you not
yes,
having
exactly.
it.
so
So,
I think it would be a miss.
I just think
Yeah,
it
we
because-
can
call
we
a
can
judge.
call a judge. We should call a judge to be able
Yeah.
to rectify the situation. But
Because it was a set number of
judge,
matches.
Hey, Judge. Howdy, friends. How can I help you out today?
all right. Board state is we have a Chatterfang, a Warren Soul Trader, a Salmon, and a Nagila on the stack. Well, there was.
Yes.
The Nagila was countered by a Pact of Negation because of information that would not be able to allow the loop to become deterministic with the Warren Soul Trader and the Chatterfang. There was a missed squirrel token trigger with the last Warren Soul Trader
And
treasure
it was-
entering the battlefield.
I was asked if there was a squirrel, if he ended up with no squirrels. He said no squirrels, and then that's when the pact was decided.
So Pact was cast to target the Nagila,
Okay.
and then afterwards realized that yes, the Chatterfang would enter. There would be a squirrel because the last treasure would enter, triggering the Chatterfang to create
So,
the additional squirrel.
so is the question really right now whether or not there should be a squirrel?
Correct.
Yes.
And that was a missed beneficial trigger of this
Yes.
player? Okay, so what we'll do is so outside of you, you don't get a vote on this one. It'll be all opponents that don't have the trigger would get to say whether or not that trigger goes on the stack. So if any player says yes, the trigger will go on the stack right now, wherever we are in the game. So I'll start with you.
I don't think that should have it because I asked specifically.
So no,
I'm good.
okay. No.
Unfortunately.
There will be no trigger. There will be no trigger for the squirrel to go on the stack.
Okay.
Is everything clear from there?
That's perfect.
Feel free to continue playing.
Crystal, thanks, Al. Thank you, sir. It's loud out there.
It is.
It is loud.
I'm kind of glad we're in here.
Right?
Yeah, but my fucking commander went to graveyard. All right, 2-man. Final fortune.
Okay.
Well, hold on. So is this one where...
He'll lose on his next turn.
Right, no, I understand what Final Fortune does. I'm just saying, is there a reason to maybe put one of those back in his hand so he has to spend more mana to try to do the thing? I'm just asking questions. I am tapped out. I have nothing.
I feel like I need to do it on the cast or whatever is going to reanimate Nagila to see how much mana he has left afterward.
Well, the tough part is that it's too late at that point. Right. So it doesn't matter when. It doesn't matter when he does. He could do it right now. He could sack his Samet and go through as much life as he wants to be able to store as much mana as he wants. So we need to counter the Final Fortune.
I don't have a counter for that. With that on the stack, I'll target Chatterfang. Because that's the only thing that I can do.
Bounce Chatterfang, man.
Final Fortune back on the stack?
Yep. I got nothing else.
I pass.
This is so stinky. Yeah, I mean, I impact. That's a pass.
Tap. Draw all stuff. Can he get there? The 3 mana? For Chatterfang.
How much removal, free removal do you have?
0 because my
Like-
commander is not in play.
Well, I'm saying like just generally because you're tapped out.
I run Slaughter Pact.
it doesn't hit.
Yeah, it's not in my hand
Doesn't
at
hit
all.
Soul Trigger.
Does not hit Soul Trigger. Hits the Chatterfang. Hits the G1. Also, I have to
I
find.
have no way to be able to deal with Chatterfang. And that's the only
I don't
reason.
either.
I ask if, with the Harnfell, to be able to.
I mean, I have like 2 disposable cards, roughly. I mean, I could just neuter myself to give the game to somebody else, right? Or I guess that's kind of what
That's
you
what I
did
did.
there, right? Yeah, so
So.
I don't know.
I have nothing that I can do. I don't have free in my hand.
All right, Chatterfang on the stack. I will discard a Chrome Box to Horn and exile the top 2. Whole bunch of nothing. Still with Chatterfang on the stack, I would like to discard Curse Mirror to Horn to exile the top 2.
How long do you get to play him? Until the end of
Until
your
your
turn.
turn.
Until my turn.
Your turn. His turn. Okay, that's cool.
Alright, I will discard Imperial Seal. That's all I got.
Okay.
Well, alright, I'll discard Team Impact. And I'll discard Calling Week. I'll discard Twin Flame. I was gonna steal your favor while there. Alright, that's where we're at.
Alright, well, I'll pass on Chatterfang as well.
I have nothing that I can do.
Back out again, I guess. Underworld Breach.
I'll show you a fierce.
You Sam.
I couldn't do
Do
anything
anything
with
with
that. That was the only. I was thinking about the Final Fortune, but I just didn't know.
Well, I don't know. I think it might be worth the risk to have him lose, right?
Yeah.
Only because Najila is in the graveyard.
Yeah, that was a mistake. Because that squirrel is critical. Yep. I have no more game actions to take.
Alright.
And my turn.
Alright, these will be going forever.
My full silver.
Yes.
Odds are out, jeez. Sorry, 4 safe.
That's what I get for playing new cards. I stick to the same old shit.
Play a land.
Better players would have probably found a win in here already, but
If I got duped, he just brings out this win.
Oh, I don't.
Oh wait, I have a. I don't know why I didn't get this to do here.
Oh. Okay. I want to super instruct. Targeting my seal of removal.
yeah, pass on some.
Yeah.
Play an Aether spell.
Just bouncing all the creatures.
And then I'll pass turn.
Alright, all that's that. Draw a card. That card sucks. I will discard a Magna Brazen Outlaw to Horn to exile the top 2.
Yeah. It's not the worst hits.
I will.
That's not
I'll
the
cast
worst.
Mana Crypt.
Yeah.
I mean, he just bounces whatever, right? So, I'll cast Imperial Recruiter.
Yeah. I'll pass.
Here.
question is, what do I get? Wow, Slaughter Pack was on the bottom of my deck, so we would have been digging for a while. Of course, any creature I get just gets elk, right? So it's
Maybe. Because Elking Emery does nothing for me because he just activates in response.
well, he can't cast it on his turn though. It still has to be timing restrictions.
Okay.
I guess I'll just give Dualcaster Mage to have interaction up.
Okay.
That's cool.
Both cards are gone. So
Yeah.
but interaction is still interaction. Let's see there. This one's going worthless now. Does pressure your life total do anything? Probably not. Putting Oko down do anything? Probably not.
The fact that it's a +2, is it right?
It's a +1.
Okay.
The fact that it's a plus in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll just crack you for 3.
I'll just bounce it.
Well, it has protection from activated abilities.
Oh, okay.
So,
That's fine. I'll take 3 then.
So,
I'll say it's graveyard.
yeah.
That's fine.
Is it, yeah.
That's okay.
I will pass to you.
Untap.
On pack trigger,
Yeah.
bounce Faber Wilder.
Okay. Well,
We
I'll
could
tap.
do that.
I'm gonna tap
Yeah,
it.
that's fine.
Say did that in my instant.
Give me 1, 2, 3, and then I have to gain blue. So what's better? Okay, Aurora, and then
You're fine.
leave that there, just like that.
See, they wanted you to not use this like you over Drake.
I mean, I plus and I hit what? I'm looking over at that board.
I mean, Emery's probably the next best thing, just so he can't
Yeah.
keep bringing his stuff back. I mean, yeah, I'm neutered out of this game, dude. So
Elder is back in your hand.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Does the artifact have a converted mana cost restriction on the -5?
No. Wait, yes. An opponent controls with power 3 or less. So exchange control of target artifact or creature you control and target creature an opponent controls with power 3 or less.
you can just up ticket and then down ticket. It's fine because you know Lati doesn't know how to test their own cards.
I think I'm gonna target Emery.
cool.
I don't have another elk, I apologize.
That's fine.
Usually it doesn't last that long.
It's okay. I'm on 3 beats now.
Yeah, I guess there's no point in going pants down. I'm gonna pass.
Untap odds are ouchies.
Man, their dice are pretty good here. Was he like 2 for 4?
I know.
I guess it's 50%. Never mind.
Is it okay if I check time again?
Absolutely.
23 minutes.
You got it.
Sabine's wreck.
Targets?
You target for the first
Target
one.
for the first, but
It's going to be a standstill. And then the second target is going to be a seal.
You don't have to give that information
Yeah.
to us for ourselves.
It's
I think I'm just gonna swan song it.
okay.
respond to the swan song.
Okay.
You can have spirit. I'm going to flash in Dual Caster Mage, and I will make a copy of the flashbacked Cedh's Reclamation.
Sounds pretty good.
Or I guess I'm targeting the Cedh's Reclamation.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna pass on the dual caster mage cast.
Yeah. All right, ETB targeting the Cedh's
Targeting
Reclamation.
Sabines Reclamation.
Okay.
I'm gonna offer a copy from the dual
All
caster
right, I'll
mage.
get 2 treasures.
Yeah.
Man, I thought I was being cool. I was
You,
gonna be-
you were.
I was gonna be,
Play my
I was
land.
gonna be fucking hot.
You were, and I know that it was a deterministic loss. That's why I'm like looking. I'm like, do I replay this Favor Elder?
Let's just start 6 at you.
I'm gonna block the Emery, and then
It's a-
it's a 4/4, and then I'll take 3.
Okay. And then Pester.
Actually, probably wanted that. And
You probably wanted it in the grave. Is that what you said?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna odds his damage person now as a person. All right, cool. Well, now I got more mana than I know what to do with. So. Well, let's discard this ancient tomb to the horn, see what we get. Even more mana. Hell yeah, brother. I'll cast Mox Amber.
Yeah.
I want your dog side to be incredible. I mean, yeah. Guess I'll cast this thing. I'll cast Odd.
Oh man, is it worth? No.
I don't know why you would. 3. Actually, you can't target Odd with the exchange, correct?
No.
Okay, you can
Has
el-
that-
you can elk
I
it.
can elk
which
it,
is-
but
I
I can't-
expected
I can't
that.
swap
That's
it.
fine. Yeah, yeah. All right, I'll pass. I expect the elk.
Tap.
Wow, toasty.
Low one.
This is quite the game of
Okay.
attrition.
I'm gonna right into her.
Oh,
I'll respond. I'm a dream.
get hell yeah, get that one.
I feel like.
Draw.
Yep.
So we're on the beatdown plan, correct?
Absolutely.
All right. I'll be coming in with more next turn. If we get another turn.
We will.
Ooh, excuse me.
I'm just gonna elk off.
Sure.
First thing first.
You all good in here?
All good.
Yes.
A little toasty, but we're good.
Huh?
It's a little toasty, but we're good.
Timing around, by the way, 18 minutes. I can leave this crack, make it a little better.
That's
It's just
fine.
they're so
It's the-
loud.
yeah.
I guess I'd rather be hopping into this, but oh my god, meanie. Like I didn't foresee this coming. Just moving up here to the red zone.
Oh, just throw a favor roll back out.
Troll.
I I'm gonna play the Cedh as land for turn. And pass.
Hey, you're instant. I'm gonna float a green. I'm gonna give you a spirit.
Cool.
Just a hand.
Zero choose. I have one floating.
Yeah, spirit.
Jesus fuck. Mystic.
Sanctuary.
I think I'd rather have one. Arkham.
Hot.
To tap.
Yes.
Right? And you exchange.
Target artifact, creature, controller, sacrifice it. That player may search as or a library for a non-creature artifact. Combat. So 3, 6 at you.
Are you hitting with the spirit too?
Yeah. So 3, 6.
Oh, that's right. He killed the other one. I'm sorry. Yeah, don't listen to me.
I'll block the 2. And then block 1 in the spirit. And then take 3.
Yep. That's all I got.
Hey, man. You did something. This game's tough. Of course, now you got that Arkham out, which doesn't excite me.
With no artifact creatures.
Yeah, but you can do. Well, I guess I don't have any artifact creatures either. Alright, can't believe I'm about to do this. I'm gonna discard Mayhem Devil. I'll cast Jessica's Will. Who has the most cards in the 4? Alright, I guess I'll target you. Yep. That's good. Pass. So 4 red mana, 3 cards. I'll play this land for turn. That's very weird. I see your graveyard.
I've got a memory.
Alright, those 4, and then I can cast an artifact from my graveyard.
Yep.
I'll spend 2 red. I'll cast the Cedh Flame Breather. Yeah. It might be relevant, you never know. Alright, I'm gonna cast Reanimate. I'm gonna target the array.
I'll just mind ring trap it.
Is that enough?
Yeah, you did the Jessica's Will, the Cedh Flame Breather, and
Yeah, that would be 3.
Reanimate.
Alright, we're so good at this game, Brandon.
You do have triggers here.
I do have the 1, yeah. Jake, you're no fun.
I am.
Bailey.
We'll move to combat.
Yeah.
This red can go away. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Jump a spirit. I'm going to. Let's go here. Go here. And take 3, 5.
Yeah, that's what I count. Second main, I'll just cast this to ping you guys for 1. Get 5 black. And then pass after that. Unless you have a suggestion.
I've got nothing in hand that I can do.
Oh, you have 5 black, man, that never happens either.
Untap. Draw. Tap for 3, so that'll be Bance. Red. Black. Activate system. Good.
Yeah, nothing. I think now it is.
Grab a tie bar. I'm going to plus my tie bar to untap my Fabro. That good? I'm going to tap Fabro, add Sands red. Take 3, activate Cedh. Grab Cedh. I'm gonna minus make an artifact copy of Favorite Elder. I'm gonna tap it for Wilbur and activate Cedh. I'm gonna grab Aminat's Favorite Elder. I'm gonna grab Nicholas. Do the same thing. You grab the Teferi and go through the loop, and then ping everybody with Cedh Ride.
Okay.
After I make infinite, I'm gonna make infinite mana. Do that, and then I'm gonna go through
Yeah, I mean,
Aminatsu.
Yeah.
What a game!
Do you watch Love?
I don't. No. Do I like sound like him or?
He probably
Oh, that
I
was
see him on
has
YouTube.
a lot of bits
Look,
about
I
like
know
the
that.
Queens and Crocs.
Oh, sweet.
So here's a card you've probably never seen.
No. Definitely not. All instance of
Here's another one.
Can you report that this should be
Probably something I could have did that was better.
I didn't realize that you were going to dump your entire hand to try and stop that. Now, still nothing that I would have. If it was anything other than an Underworld Breach or like a reanimate on Najila, like.
If I would have known how many turn cycles there would have been, I would have done half
Yeah,
that shit.
I know.
Yeah.
Well,
No, I was for sure. I was pretty certain that he had it. I didn't know what he was doing, but it seemed like he was going in the right direction.
So I will show you. The combo with this deck is, at least with mine,
I just need out of this room. It's very
it's super fun. I have to shuffle this and then grab it here. Would you?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah. And so you essentially just make infinite mana, throw blind obedience out, and then extort.
I draw my entire deck.
Yeah.
These three, I think.
to
with your commander,
everybody from Better
So this is in play. Tameshi, play this. Tap this, return this from the graveyard.
Josh,
Bounce this one.
me,
Replay. Return.
bro, like everybody.
Yes.
We're built different up north.
Seems
Kyle
pretty
got
good.
the fly.
It is. I
Like,
love
we're
it.
gonna be pod 1 and 2 is literally just gonna be the better place.
Built different up north.
Apparently.
They're built different up there.
The only person who lost was Isaac.
Really?
Yeah. When he rolled a 3, then decon for Necro, and it was in the top 6.
Scared money don't make money.
I mean, he had to shoot a shot.
We're playing with you, Derek.
Yeah, you as well, buddy. What's your name again, Jake?
Jacob. Yeah.
Yes, nice to meet you, buddy.
Well, not, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
How'd you get there? Planeswalker line?
Yeah. Fabro, Elder, Uber, Dork, tapped, and it was.
It was a weird game.
When he went for it,
So you had, like,
I had
Tyvar or
just
something?
tapped down for Oko and Fabro Elder.
Yeah.
I packed, offer, Swan Song, Fierce were the 3 in my hands, and it just didn't.
Yeah.
It just didn't do anything, and I was like, I guess I have to pack the Najila, and then
So Pact of Negation saved the game
kind of.
after our discussion.
It was a missed trigger that saved
Yeah,
the game.
it was a missed trigger that saved me. It wouldn't have actually made the difference, and I probably wouldn't have or shouldn't have cast it at that
What
time.
trigger? You forgot the Pact trigger?
No.
No, so there was a War and Soul Trader and a Chatterfang. You know how those two work?
No.
When you pay 1 life, sacrifice a creature, create a treasure token. When you create a treasure token, Chatterfang creates a squirrel.
Yeah, instead.
So then you, in addition to,
Yeah.
Oh, in addition.
so then you pay a life, sacrifice the squirrel, make a treasure, and you can go through this loop for as much life as you have. And then the Najila can activate in combat for all of the Uber, get life lane, and keep going through the loop and everything.
That's
Swing out
fine.
and collect.
How did he mess that up?
He ended his War and Soul. He activated it like 5 times. He ended the War and Soul Trader loop without creating his final squirrel.
And
And that was the piece that would have prevented. Wow. Him missing that allowed us to be able to interact in a way that would stop him from winning the game.
and it was perfect. It was. I asked to make it clear if he had a squirrel or not, and he said no. So
Wow.
yes.
That's nuts, dude. Well, I hope I don't play you in round 2, bro.
We will.
I hope we play in like.
I'll see you
We'll
today.
play in round 4. We'll both be 3 now.
I thought we were cooked. I thought we were super cooked. He almost started cycling. I was like, no, wait a second. He was like, no, yeah, exactly. But I literally was like, wait, Breach is
I'm trying to go tired, but like, outside of that.
It's different. That's true. I like that comment.